America! Shit, yeah. Alright, guys. For the face balls today, what we have here is the brand new Guardian Tactical RECON-ELITE. You can see here, I guess I didn't even really notice it says agent on there. U.S. Protective Services Special Unit 973 Standard Issue. Says patent pending there on the blade. You can see here we got a compound grind with some real serious blood grooves, doubled up on the blood grooves with the holes. So you know this is getting her done. And you got a flat grind here, flat saber grind, and then there's a nice hollow grind up here on this Tonto point. This is the two-tone blade, and this thing is an absolute beast. You can see that it is an LMAX steel, and you've got the super sweet kind of worn flag look on this side. Otherwise, hard anodized black aluminum scales, super sweet Guardian Tactical action. There is a glass breaker, and unlike Benchmade, they're doing it well and not making that thing a freaking needle on the back of your knife, so you can poke yourself with it. This is just all you need. You know, if you need to break a tempered glass window, that will absolutely get it done. So there's absolutely no need to have a sharpened point on the back of your knife. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, this is built just like what everyone has come to love, the Guardian Tactical Recon. It is built the exact same way, just bigger. So with LMAX steel. And so anyway, for size comparison here, we'll get a couple big boys out. We've got the Cold Steel AD-15, as you can see. The RECON-ELITE dwarfs the AD-15, as well as the Spyderco Manix 2 also dwarfs the Manix 2. So, what we're looking at here, size-wise, is an overall length of 9.75 inches. Like I said, guys, this thing is an absolute animal. It is huge. It is mean. It is the real deal. So, 9 3/4 inches overall. We've got a blade length. If you measure at the top, you can see that the handle is not totally flat on the front here. So depending on how you measure it, if you measure it at the top, it's 4.1 inches of blade. If you measure it at the bottom, you're getting a little over 4 1/4. So, you know, depending on how they want to measure it, but either way, it's a big ass blade. So, handle is 5 5/8 long, and you've got kind of the standard shape. You know, you do have some contouring to the handle. You do have some jimping on the trigger, if you will, here, your deployment button. And you've got a really nice pocket clip. This is a special edition or limited edition, so this here is number 59. And yeah, I got the Guardian Tactical logo there. It is a reversible pocket clip, so yeah, right or left hand carry. And yeah, just a really nice OTF. The machining's fantastic on this guy. And so I just picked this up the other day. And so, you know, it's, yeah, I'm going to check it out for a little bit. So this is really kind of just a first impressions, because I really haven't even done anything with this other than check it out and inspect it, really. That's been it. I've cut a little bit of paper with it. So like the rest of the Guardian Tacticals, it's got a hardened steel insert underneath the the button here. It's riding on the 3 ceramic bearings underneath the button, so deployment is so good. Thing just is a beast. And you know, that blade just rockets out and just so good. I mean, just, you know, the Guardian Tacticals are just really, really nice knives. So height this way here, you're looking at 1.25 inches and 1.5 inches, and you know, you can see that this kind of, you have some deep peaks and valleys on the top and the bottom. So depending on where you measure it, you're getting anywhere between 1.25 inches and 1.5 inches. And the 1.5 inches is including the trigger here. You can see it kind of dips up a little bit where the trigger comes up. But anyway, so thickness wise, just over 1/2 inch. You're 55 or 0.55. And then blade thickness, you're looking at a blade stock that's 150 thousandths. So you can see here there is a little bit of a swedge on the top, and you know, a pretty aggressive grind up in the front there. But yeah, it's really well done. And like I said, this is just my kind of first impressions of it. I just kind of wanted to show what this thing was bringing to the table. Let's get a weight on this guy real quick here. So for a huge knife, this thing is surprisingly light. For as big as this bastard is, yeah, 6.1 ounces. So, you know, I know a lot of knives that don't have anywhere close to a 4-inch blade that are way more than 6 ounces. So, as a matter of fact, pull the scale back out here, because I happen to have an AD-15 sitting here. What's this guy? There you go. So it's lighter than an AD-15, but dwarfs it in size. So, you know, pretty nicely done there on the weight for such a big knife. You do have the lanyard hole in the back, and behind the edge thickness on the flat part or the main portion of the blade, you're looking at 23 thousandths, and then out here on the tip where you have this hollow grind, it's 19 to 20 thousandths. So, you know, it's really nicely done, really nicely ground, Elmax steel, big, bad OTF. So, yeah, that thing, if you want a serious OTF, guys, I think this is the one to get. Oh, price, I didn't talk about price. So right now you can find these things. They are available. You can get it with a partially serrated blade, and you can get it with an all blacked out blade. But as far as the handles, I'm pretty, or at least the only ones I've seen anyway, have all been black, and they've all had this American flag logo. They've all had the shield on the back. So like I said, there are a few different options with the fully blacked out blade. I have not seen any that are a full satin blade, but it is a nice satin on the flats here for the two-tone. So I don't know how well that's picking up, but it's really nicely done. This thing's really well finished, and you know, it's deep enough that you're not going to cut yourself on the point. Some OTFs have that issue, but you can see the machining here. It's just really well done. And you know, I'm gonna carry it a little bit and get some use on it and see what it's like, and then I'll do a full kind of a review. But for right now, I was pretty jacked up. I was pretty pumped on it. This thing's a pretty bitchin' knife. So this is definitely not the knife that you pull out in the boardroom. This is the knife that yeah, ladies at the office might not care for this one too much, and the noise that it makes. Yeah, it's for real. So anyway, guys, hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you later.